Welcome, boys and girls, to Storytime, Bedtime Story with Mr. Leeks. Now, the book we've got here is The World's Worst Children by
David
Walliams. And he's one of our favourite authors in this house. So who would like to choose the story?
Me.
Go ahead, Ronnie.
Brian Wong is never ever wrong.
Brian Wong is never wrong. Like me. Don't you agree?
No.
You'd like to say no.
I'd say yes, but no.
Brian Wong is never wrong. Page 159. Okay, listening carefully.
Yes.
Many years ago, there lived a boy named Brian Wong. Wong was a total and utter swot. Not only was he the swattiest swat who ever swatted.
That was a swat.
It's like somebody who knows everything.
Okay.
He had to be right about everything. Brian Wong is never wrong, ever wrong, he would explain, much to the annoyance of everyone around him. The boy's favourite subject was
Maths.
yes, mathematics. His favourite pastime was working out what looked like impossible sums and equations. Even if he didn't have any maths homework to do, Wong would set himself some. These he did with ease. All Wong's evenings, weekends and holidays would be spent working out hundreds of answers to incredibly complicated equations. Equations that would leave even the cleverest children and teachers scratching their heads. As a result of all this, maths, and even more,
Maths.
Brian rarely saw daylight and was a rather pale child. And working out equations until the long hours of the night weakened his eyesight. So he wore thick, framed glasses with lenses so thick that they magnified his eyes to the size of tennis balls. So, as you can see, Wong prided himself on being a mathematical genius and cleverer than everyone around him. Every single answer Wong would get right. Despite this, what the boy most feared was the thought that one day he might be proved wrong. This is the story of that day. It was Monday morning and Brian was at school in his favourite lesson.
Maths.
As he stood at the front of the classroom, the old maths teacher, Mr. Shrewdly, addressed his pupils. One thing you must always remember, boys and girls, is that numbers are infinite. What does infinite mean, sir? Asked a girl at the back. Brian Wong, who was sitting right at the front of the class, tutted loudly. Ha! The boy tutted anyone he considered not as clever as him, which was everyone. That is a good question, replied the teacher, giving Wong a stern glance sideways. Because you can always add 1 to the number. They go on forever. They are, therefore, infinite.